Immediately this caused drama. Why? Because one of my detractor slash restreamer slash hate watcher slash internet stalkers, their name is like Duty Streams or something like that.
But for the most part, the background will remain the same month to month, okay? What you will see is new animations on the frame every single month, okay? But also, starting this Sunday, you guys are finally going to start voting on the game that will be played as the viewer's choice game during the upcoming marathon when we hit 100 goals of support. So finally, you guys will start to have your real say. I mean, the nominations have now gone on for about a week. It'll be great to see what you guys vote on and what game we're going to end up playing, okay? So good stuff going on right now and stuff to talk about today. I hope that you're enjoying the background. Today it's supposed to be basically like under the sea, where you see like you're underwater, but you can see like things swimming by and the like, which is why you see some motion back there. I actually really like it. It looks really good in the office around the walls and everything. If again, you look at the wide angle shot, you can actually see how it like simulates things moving behind me, which is really cool. It's weird because sometimes I feel this camera doesn't even capture the effects as well. But when you go wide cam, you can actually see how the lights are moving behind me, and it does simulate like there's something swimming in water. And I actually have this all around the room. It's all the edges of the room are all lit up, which is really cool. So good stuff. What's up to everyone here who's hanging out today? First of all, everyone on the YouTube side, we got Perry, Mr. iGamer, Copine, Fed Roger, how are you? Hope you're all doing well this morning. Pausen was in there too. And then on the kick side, we've got The Bottom Line Is in Rare Tricks. And thank you to Air Wagner, our first contribution of the day. Air Wagner just gifted a sub to the community over on Kick. So let's get that up on the leaderboard as our first contribution of the day. I appreciate that very much. Let's see if I can type with a cat here. Not making it easy. I need to use the dash. Okay, now I need to click over here. Oh, he's pushing my hand. All right, I gotta distract him with the other hand so I can get my hand on the mouse with this hand. Okay, and now I can put $5. There we go. Very nice. It's like trying to drive a car while someone is on your lap or something. Like, anyway, so good morning, everyone. I hope that you're all in good spirits. And if you're not, hopefully we'll put you in good spirits this morning with a fun podcast today. And Mix, how you doing? Mild Cat, how you doing this morning? I'm in a good mood. I'm glad that overall this week, despite the fact that there were some setbacks with my health and with PPP, being under the weather one day and us having to delay our wrestling commentary show, overall, this week has been great. Okay, it has. So no complaints whatsoever. Great times to be had. Lots of fun, lots of engagement, lots of support. All right. Now, there's a few things to discuss about support, goals, rewards, etc. And I feel like we should talk about that. All right, let's start with this. Okay. Some people are very confused about goals of support and when they count and when they don't. Notably, we do this wrestling commentary show, Smark Guys, once a week. And it does well. Like every single time we've done the show, it's done well support-wise. Okay. In regards to the way it's gone, the first week we did it, I want to say we raised like around $600. And then the second week we did it, we raised like 500. Last week we raised like 230. And then this week, again, over 500. So the show's doing well. Keep in mind, the show is split between two people, right? It's not just for me. That's between myself and Ashton. So because of that, it's still good when you think about, wow, we're doing well for that once a week wrestling commentary show. And I think the reason is twofold. Number one, people really like the fact that I am doing a show with someone else. For the last decade, actually 11 plus years, I've done all content by myself, right? And to see me finally, have interaction and crossover with someone else who's also notable on the internet has been a pretty awesome thing. I think that Ashton and I have great back and forth. We're getting more comfortable in our roles on the show. We always do around a half an hour to an hour of just kind of messing around, meaning Grill Phil. We did a segment yesterday. We called it Grill Phil, where we put me on the hot seat and you ask me silly questions and we do dumb stuff in regards to what detractors have been saying and dumb shit like that. And it's fun and entertaining. You know what I mean? It's not meant to be malicious in any way. It's just a good time. And then last night, for the first time, I put him on the hot seat and I grilled him a little bit, got him a little sweaty under the collar, and he had to answer for a few things. So it was actually pretty good, okay? So this show, I feel, is getting better and better. Okay, if you haven't seen it yet, check it out over on DSP Reacts. It's at DSP Reacts on YouTube, okay? And we archive it every week. We make it public, so you can watch the show in its entirety. This week, it was the Grill Phil segment, which turned into Grill Ashton for a little bit. And then it was covering Saturday night's main event and Monday Night Raw and our thoughts and predictions for the Royal Rumble this coming Saturday night, okay? Great show, about 3 hours long. And from now on, we are going to be doing it on the late night stream because we are attempting to catch the Kino Casino crowd as well as my viewers. And I get it. Like, for example, Perry the White just said in chat, I'm glad you did it. I like the show, but I can't catch it, on late night streams. Totally get it. We tried it as a day stream and it worked, but we're trying to catch some of the casino crowd as well, not just my viewers, and it worked. Like last night, we actually had more viewers and more support than when we were doing it as a day stream. So we're going to keep doing that, and that's going to continue on, on Tuesday night. Okay, we're going to try to do it every Tuesday night as my late stream. Fair enough. Now, the question has come up. Well, if the show's doing well, then why aren't you counting the show for your support? Because you've got goals rolling, right? You're trying to hit certain levels of support goal, and if you have a show that's doing well and you're basically hitting that goal, why aren't you counting it towards the streak? Well, here's not the streak. I keep calling it the streaks, the milestones, right? Well, here's the thing. The first week, we did. The first week, I actually counted it. I said, hey, we hit it, and I counted it towards that goals hit. And then the second week, I didn't, okay? And then the last week, we didn't hit it anyway. Like, last week, we didn't even hit $250, so technically, it wouldn't have counted towards the milestones anyway. So the thing is, it's kind of all over the place. So I think what we should do is we should come to a determination. Should it or should it not count towards my goals? All right. Now, here's the thing. I'm well aware that many of you right now who watch my content during the days also are checking out Smark guys and supporting me over there. So in that regard, yeah, you can argue that should count then. At the same time, definitely there were people on the stream last night who were casino viewers, and they were very generous and supported it. And then you're like, well, they were really there for Smark guys. They're not there to support Phil's content exclusively. So should it be counted? So here's the deal. We could argue either way, correct? We could. And here's the thing. I don't want to be talking about my goals during Smark guys, okay? Because they're my goals. They're not PPP's goals. He has his own goals on his own show, Kino Casino. So I think what we will do moving forward is I will pocket all the money for myself and I will run. I'm just kidding. That's probably not what you were expecting me to say, was it? I gotcha. Okay, hold on. This is a based. Good idea. The show is canceled. I'm keeping all the money we made over the last month for myself. Screw him. That's what he gets. I'm just kidding. Okay, so I think this is what we will do moving forward, okay? I will not mention my goals whatsoever during Smark guys. Okay, I won't, because they're my goals. They're not Ashton's goals. They're my goals. We have our own goals, by the way. Like, for example, if we hit $500, I said that I was going to take pictures of my freezer and refrigerator, and now I will. Like, next week, I'll bring pictures of my freezer and refrigerator onto the show. I just got to figure out how to implement that because I don't know how to screen share in Discord, but I obviously got to figure that out. Yeah, he said, I know how silly this sounds. If you didn't see the show last night, you'd have no idea why this is a thing, but it is. I know people are like, what the fuck? I didn't see the show yet. What are you talking about? Watch the show and you'll get it. All right? But anyway, so I will work on that. We'll have that for the show next week. But anyway, we have our own goals for the show.